Hey everybody, Brian here from Sandy Vans. Today I want to show you how to install your large boost box on the back of our Starboard rack. All the hardware is going to come with your kit. You're going to have 10 of the washers, 5 of the nuts, and 5 of the bolts. You're going to need to use a 9/16 wrench and a 9/16 socket or the Milwaukee impact. Another thing that's useful is having the knife to cut out the holes you're going to need to install it on your roof rack on the back of the carpeted area. If you did, however, purchase with a ski divider, that'll also come with it. But every single one of our boost boxes comes with a shelf as well. So you can take that out, push it back if you're going to put your skis in here, pull it down if you're going to use it for segmenting or organizing your locker a little bit better. The ski shelf works in the exact same way. You pop this out, pop your ski shelf in, now you have your dividers for your skis, snowboards, all that good stuff. To go onto our boost box, we're going to go down to the bottom holes here and this slot right here. I'm just going to poke it through with a screwdriver, and we have our guy on the inside who's going to cut that one, a little slot in it with the knife I was showing you. Same thing on the other side is the same slot. Just going to poke with a screwdriver. For our Starboard rack, you want to go through the middle right there on the inside hole. There we go. And same one on the right side, inside hole. Perfect. This is just going to be a lot easier for the bolts to go through. And on the top here, you're going to go with this left side. Perfect. The other holes should mount to the flare space rack. So those are all pre-drilled in case you do have the flare space rack. The easiest mounting, you're going to want to pop your bolts to the washers and use all 5 to go through all the holes we just cut. If you're having a little trouble, you can also grab that wrench or socket. Get them as far as you can through so that when you go to set it on the rack, you have something to hold it. I'm going to pull this up, and you'll see going through right here. There we go. All right, here we go. Now we're lifting the boost box onto the rack. There we go, they're all in. Cool. All right, while you got your partner holding it, you're gonna have the washer, the nut, kind of look back there between the van and the rack, washer, and the nylock nut on. This also is a little quicker and easier if you already have our Starboard rack and boost box in the same order. You can bolt it onto itself before you put the whole thing on the van if you'd like. All right, all of the 5 bolts are hand tightened. Now we're gonna use our wrench with somebody on the inside on a socket to tighten them all up. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks, Chris.
No problem.
All right, now that you got your boost box bolted on with those 5 bolts we just showed you, with a little bit of help, you can now put in your shelf or your ski shelf. So you're ready for the snow season. The other awesome parts about our boost box is at the bottom, underneath the carpet, you have some drain holes in the back corners here. So if you do have something wet, surfboards, wetsuits, snowboards, all of that will drain out the back here. One of the other awesome features about the boost box is at the top here, there's a couple rings set up. So you can actually hook hangers in there and hang your wetsuits, your wet snow gear. We actually had a fireman buy this and put his fire suit in here so it didn't sneak up the inside of his van on his way home from his 24-hour shifts. We also have our latches here that have sealed compression latch so that in case you get any moisture in here, it doesn't freeze up on you when you're out in the snow or cold climates. Those can shut super easily, lock it with the locking keys it comes with, and nice flush look. That is your boost box large you can find on sandyvans.com.